Hello, I'm Kevin Hunter, host of the Business Forum Show. During my lifetime observing business leaders, interviewing amazing guests, and reporting on extraordinary business stories, only a small handful of businesses have ever accomplished $1 billion in sales in 6 years or less. It wouldn't surprise you if I said these companies included Amazon, Google, YouTube, Facebook, and Apple. Even Microsoft, the multi-billion-dollar company of today, was still sitting at $55 million after 8 years in business. That's how big a deal it is to hit $1 billion in sales in 6 years or less. So, when I got an invite to tour the newest company to join these elite ranks, you can imagine that I jumped at the chance, wouldn't you? The company is Jeunesse, which is French for youth. You might ask, $1 billion in sales in their 6th year? What makes Jeunesse so unique? Well, first of all, they're a product-based company, something totally unheard of for any business in this sector. Also, unlike any of the high-tech companies that I mentioned that exploded right in front of us, people like you and I have a chance to ride this explosive wave that Jeunesse is experiencing as their growth curve begins to rocket into the stratosphere. On my trip to Jeunesse, I visited with founders Randy Ray and Wendy Lewis. At the time of my trip, the company had already received 129 business awards. Imagine that. And including Woman of the Year for Wendy Lewis, the founder. Imagine the distinction of being the fastest growing DSA company on the Inc. 500. That's the Jeunesse we're talking about. I got the chance to sit down with Chief Visionary Officer Scott Lewis during our trip. Take a look.
We are here at the world headquarters for Jeunesse Global, and Scott Lewis is my guest. And first of all, thanks, Scott, for doing this interview with us. And I wanted to ask you, because the launch of the organization on September 9th of 2009, talk about the significance of that and why you chose that as your launch date.
Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of things had to happen behind the scenes really to make that date, that launch date happen. But Jeunesse obviously is a French word that means youth. We're focused on youth enhancement technologies as far as our product portfolio. And we started this company with 5 Asians based out of Los Angeles, California. And we came to learn that the significance of number 9 in Chinese culture is longevity. Just like 8 is a very lucky number in Chinese culture, so is the number 9 because it signifies longevity. So we thought, what better way to launch a company focused on youth, everlasting youth, than the launch date of 09/09/09 at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Even 9 p.m.
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And 9 seconds.
Yes, awesome. So I want to throw a couple companies at you and just kind of get your impression based on where Jeunesse is at, because I've been interviewing businesses for many, many years, and there's very few companies that have accomplished what you've done. So I just went and did a little bit of research on companies that have hit the 1 billion mark and who did it the fastest. Here's just a couple organizations. Amazon, 4 years. Google, 5 years. Facebook, 6 years. Apple, 6 years. Jeunesse, 6 years. Even beat eBay, who took 7 years to do it. What's your thoughts on that?
It's humbling for sure. It's surreal, but to be honest, it happens because of a lot of different variables, a lot of different factors. And as you look at the big picture, so many of those variables coming together in perfect harmony has been behind our success story. I think every single brand you just mentioned starts with innovation. You want to be category creators, you want to be ahead of the curve. We've got a tremendous marketing and creative team that's out there, kind of a special team that focuses on innovative products, technologies, marketing systems, and we're always out there making sure that we're at the leading edge within the anti-aging, or what we call youth enhancement space. We're able to take our top performing distributors and leaders in the company on amazing lifestyle and incentive trips all around the world. We had over 8,000 people on 4 different cruise ships this summer.
That's incredible.
8,000 people on 4 Norwegian cruise ships cruising the Mediterranean this summer, and over 3,500 people in Dubai. All of these experiences have built our culture of what we call Generation Young, looking young, feeling great, living life to its fullest. And to bring people together with a common purpose, a common mission, with a unified focus is the power of network marketing. We've been able to do that on a global scale.
There are several billion-dollar brands out there, and when I mentioned that some of these other major players, people would say, well, Amazon and Google and Facebook aren't networking organizations, but if you think about Amway and Herbalife and Melaleuca, Young Living and Avon and several that are in that, the fastest any one of them ever hit the billion-dollar mark was 2 decades. Okay, so it's really exceptional what Jeunesse has done, but the The observation that I've made between those companies that hit that billion-dollar brand is there was 4 things they did exceptionally well. And I share this with our listening audience because when people are looking at a home-based business or networking kind of marketing, there are 4 really important evaluations to make of the organization. Number 1 is great leadership. And we've had a chance to experience that through your mother, Wendy, and Randy, and yourself. Also is unique and high-quality products. And if you reach $1 billion, it kind of speaks for itself, doesn't it? Next was targeting marketing. And there's 2 components to this, is having a product or service that a really high percentage of the people want and need. And the last component, taking care of people. Full disclosure here, folks, we flew down here on your dime. And thank you very much, Scott, for inviting me here. We came down on Jeunesse's dime, put us up in a fabulous hotel. I can see what you do to take care of your people. It's absolutely amazing. What I want you to comment on is what specifically you chose as your target out of the gate, because you can't blow up in the way that you did without a really targeted market.
Yeah, it's got to be laser focused as far as your target market. And obviously, as you evolve the company and the brand, you diversify product focus. I mean, for us, 2009 when we launched the company, there were a lot of companies in the space, in the network marketing industry, that would have anti-aging product lines. But anti-aging is still very new when it comes to the world. It's really over just the past 8 to 10 years that it's really become as popular and mainstream as it is today. And 2008 or early 2009, when we were formulating our strategy, we conceptualized becoming the world's leader in youth enhancement technologies and anti-aging solutions.
Sure.
And it's been successful for us. For us, as we develop and evolve that product portfolio that we offer, everything's got to fit tightly into our system. And to be a company that offers a turnkey solution to so many different niche markets, all in one youth enhancement system, but a tight system of only, literally 15 to 20 products,
sure,
allows simplicity when people are out there sharing the story, sharing their success story. We thought that there was something magical about that. And it's the power of duplication, people being able to share their experiences from the product, but a tight system of products and how those products work synergistically as the world's leading youth enhancement system. And certainly we believe that we've only just set the foundation to build upon.
Well, I want to thank you for your time, Scott. It was a great pleasure coming here and meeting you and getting a chance to chat with you, and appreciate you taking the time.
Definitely.
I think you'd have to agree that we're witnessing the writing of a new chapter in business history, and it's happening right in front of our eyes. Jeunesse's rapid rise to billion-dollar success isn't a mistake. Not only do they have a full product line that they describe as fully synergistic to supporting youth and health, but cornerstone products like Instantly Ageless and Luminous have already caught the attention of television shows like Rachel Ray when she had guests try the product on live TV, and the show The Doctors soon followed suit, illustrating the rapid effects of Instantly Ageless. Now, I get that nobody gets to the billion-dollar mark that fast without an amazing product line, but I had to check this out for myself. I recently turned 50, and despite the fact that many people think I'm 10 to 15 years younger than I really am, I'm still interested to see what effect this product could have on my face. Check it out. Okay, go ahead, hit the timer. Roll it. It's little wonder that Jeunesse has accomplished what they have. $1 billion in sales in 6 years, 129 awards in business, and the fastest growing DSA company on the Inc. 500. Would you like to ride this wave? Either click the link for the Business Forum show below for additional information, or if someone referred you to this special broadcast, check back with them. It's likely they already know. After visiting with Jeunesse founders and touring the home office in Florida, I can say this much for anyone thinking about being a part of any DSA venture in today's market. It's easy to see where this company is going. Get on board. You'll either be glad you did, or in the future, you'll wish you had. I'm Kevin Hunter, host of the Business Forum show. Thanks for listening.
Jeunesse, welcome to Generation Young.